I think it's important to note that the two periods that we are comparing, 2016 was a 13-month period, while 2017 is a 12-month period. And also I think we're all aware of the challenges that we've all faced in the economic and business sector. So definitely the performance that we've announced today, hopefully, does speak to the potential and future potential of an investment like REITs.
Do you think they inspire enough confidence?
Absolutely. The thing I've always told unit holders is that the REIT is a medium to long-term investment. You will note that in terms of total income, total returns, you're looking at an investment income and a capital appreciation. Capital appreciation is where you're looking at the growth in terms of value of your asset. So while the income nature is supported by the leases, the capital appreciation does take time to come through. So we are looking at around, the best way to evaluate the rate will be in the period of around 2 to 5 years, where now you've built a trajectory like we spoke about in my future story. So definitely should inspire confidence. And furthermore, given that we're now talking about a dividend yield of 7%, that's a good return judging by what we've been seeing in the market and the people who have released their results. At the moment, like we're saying, given the REIT, what we want to do is play in the large four sectors, basically offices, light industrial, hospitality, and retail. We are looking to get into residential, but that will come obviously with scale. Why we're concentrating on the first four is that those tend to be underpinned by the standard 6-year lease with escalations every 2 years, while residential tends to have your annual or 2-year leases. We are looking to talk to developers. There are developers out there who've done student housing accommodation, and some of these kind of assets you'd like them to settle fast, where they talk about a bedding period. Alternatively, we can get a developer who's developed a student housing complex, would like the REIT to acquire it on a sale and lease back process. So what the developer gets is they free their capital. We agree on a predetermined yield. So we buy it from them at a predetermined yield. They get their capital, they guarantee us a rent, and that gives us the stability over the long run.
I think from the NSC side is to possibly, first of all, just lay context to the environment we have in 2018. I think 2017 was a very unique year for Kenya, and an interesting year because we had a very interesting political environment, but I had a very good capital markets environment. So it was sort of a very interesting phenomenon. And that just speaks volumes about investor confidence in the market and the fact that we have a very resilient capital markets. And so seeing these results just sort of attests the fact that 2017, despite the challenges we had, we still continued with our performance. And once again, just to applaud the Stanlib team for staying the course and not getting diverted by the other issues that we usually have and resolve in our own ways. 2018 seems to be a very good start. The market is up 3% on the index. We're seeing better volumes for the first 2 months compared to last year. There's a lot, I believe we're making money. And hence, it just speaks about what we forecast for 2018. We are delighted to see political activities toned down, and that just will also provide more of a favorable environment for you to continue with what you're doing.